Okay, so we're just going to look first of all on how to sketch a line. Now, a line is just a relationship between the x and y coordinate. In order to sketch it, what you need to do first of all is to draw up a table of values. You put in x values and y values. Now, normally we just choose 0, 1, 2 because they're very easy to calculate. However, it doesn't really make any difference. So the first thing that we do is we need to put x equals 0 in for the x value. We go y equals x plus 2. So y is 0 plus 2, which is 2. So the first value is 2. And then we're going to take the 1 and we are going to put it in for the x value. And once again, we're going to go y equals 1 plus 2, which is 3. And then we're going to go y equals, and we're now going to take the 2, put it in for the x, and we're going to go 2 plus 2, which is 4. Notice it goes up by 1 each time. Once we've done all that and we've got our table of values, then we're able to put it into a number plane. So if we draw up our number plane, and then all we need to do is to plot our points. So these form coordinates 0, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 4. So you go across 0, up 2, so that's there. Across 1, up 3, so that's there. And across 2 and up 4, so that's there. So then you just draw a straight line through it. You put your label on it, y equals x plus 2. And any point along that pattern, the y value is always 2 more than what its x value is. So we'll just look at a couple of other ones. So looking at y equals 2x minus 3. So the rule is 2 times x minus 3. Let's put the first value in 0. 2 times 0 minus 3 is minus 3. Put the second value in 1. 2 times 1 minus 3. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Put the next value in 2. 2 times 2 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 2 times 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3 is 3. I do want you to notice that this is going up by 2's each time, and it is actually no coincidence that the number in front of the x is also 2, and that it is going up by 2. Okay, that number there, we actually call that number in front of the x the gradient. So what that means is for every 1 you go across, you're actually going 2 up. So we're going to plot the points. So we have 0, minus 3. That's this point, 0, minus 3. So you go across 0 and you go down 1, 2, 3. So that's there. Next point, 1, minus 1. So you go across 1, down to minus 1. So that's there. This is the x and the y. You go across before you go up or down. Across to 2 and down up to 1. So that's there. And across to 3 and up to 3. Okay. So if we get a line and we draw it through those points, that's y equals 2x minus 3. Okay. Now what we're going to do is do the other one. So we're using minus 4x plus 1 to get the y value. Okay, so first one you put in is 0. So minus 4 times 0 plus 1, which is 1. Minus 4 times 1 plus 1, which is minus 3. Then you got y equals minus 4 times 2 minus 1. Minus 4 times 2 minus 1. Oops, just a correction on that. Sorry about that. It didn't kind of add up. So it's going to be minus 4 times 1 what we have up here is plus 1. So it's going to be plus 1. Plus 1, which is minus 3. That was good. When you put the 2 in, it's minus 4 times 2, which is minus 8, plus 1, which is minus 7. Now, what you'll notice here is that it goes 1 to minus 3 and then to minus 7. Do you notice that if you look at the number in front of the x, it's minus 4? Do you notice that these y values are actually going down by minus 4? So if we look at that one, I'm going to draw it on a different number plane because otherwise I think it'll just get a bit messy. So we're now going to plot the points. So the first one that we have here is 0, 1. So go across 0, and we're going to go up 1. So that's just the blue blob there. Then we're going to go 1 minus 3. The x is 1. The y value, you go down to minus 3. And then the next one is 2 minus 7. So you go across 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2, cross 2, and down to minus 7. Do you notice they actually, if I had a ruler and I draw it through, they all lie on the same line because every point on that line follows the pattern of the rule. In both of these, I also want you to notice where they cut the x-axis. Like this one cuts it at 1. And do you notice that on this side here, that number there at the end is a 1. That's actually where it cuts the axis. If you look at the other graph, the number at the end was minus 3. Do you notice that the graph also cut it at minus 3? So the number out on its own out here is where it cuts the y-axis, and that is actually called the y-intercept. So we'll look at that in the next video. That's the y-intercept. So the y-intercept here is 1, but on this graph, the y-intercept is minus 3. And the actual gradient is the rise on the run. Like if you look at the rise for this first one, for every 2, it's going across, it's going up, every one it goes across, it goes up 2. And the other one, the gradient's minus 4. So if every one it goes across, actually will go down 4. But we'll look at that in the next video.